Good morning, folks. How are you doing? I'm back in here again with another video, and it's called You Have a Right to Your Voice, folks. We all know that narcissists tried to silence us whenever we were with them, and they didn't want to hear anything about what we had to say, folks. Well, our voices do matter because if we didn't have a voice, folks, we would have to just sit back and take things that we truly didn't want to take from other people. We would be no different from an animal that can't speak, you know, and tell you what's wrong, right? So, yes, your voice does matter, folks. You have to speak up for yourself and do what's right for you. And you got to take care of you, folks. Your opinion matters and your voice matters, folks. You got to be able to tell a person when you don't like what they're doing or whatever. For instance, let me give you an example, folks. You might have a friend out here or something, and they want to do all the talking and just let you sit there and listen, and you're not allowed to have your opinion or anything, folks. Well, you got to wait for the right time to jump in and give yourself the opinion too, folks, because you're there and you do exist, and you got to let them know that. It's kind of like your voice does matter. You got to let yourself know that you count too, folks, and your opinion matters too. Well, that all goes back to that video that I made the first time. It's called The Toxic Person. Toxic people, folks, they don't really care about your opinions and your voices and stuff. They think that you should just sit and listen to what they have to say, and it doesn't matter to them how you feel or what you're going to do for yourself or whatever. They just know that they want to get their opinion across, and that's it, folks. Well, you can't let this happen, folks. That's like giving control to a person that's toxic, and that's no good for you. You have to stand up for yourself, because if you don't stand up for yourself, there ain't nobody else out here gonna do it, right? We have to get that built into our minds so we know what to, how to approach a situation like this. People are going to try to take advantage of you in any way, shape, and form, folks. And it doesn't mean that you have to be mean to anyone, folks. I'm not saying that. It just means that you have to take your voice back and let yourself know that you count too, see? That's what I'm trying to say. And, but your voice matters just as well as that toxic person, right? That's what I'm saying. And you don't have to be mean if you decide that you don't want to be around a toxic person anymore. You can just find excuses or something like to get away from them in every way, shape, and form, and try to find yourself out of that situation. Because, folks, you have a life to live too, right? And so you have to do what's best for you. Because that friend is not going to live your life for you, folks. If you don't live your life in a happy way, it's not going to matter to them one way or the other what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, folks, toxic people's only looking out for number one. And if they're toxic, and you know this for a fact, they're only doing this to jerk you down in ways that's not good for you. So just politely excuse yourselves. Don't be mean about it, but just politely excuse yourself and go out and look for a friend, folks, that's going to uplift you and make you feel good about yourself. And that's going to be fun to be around, and not somebody that's going to try to get you involved in stuff that you shouldn't be into. And you take your time and heal yourself and exercise and do whatever it is that you have to do to be healthy. And you know, folks, you got this. You guys are awesome. I know you're smart enough that you know all this stuff, but I just kind of bring these videos in here and, you know, try to give you a little boost and help you out here, you know, because little details, folks, this is what gets us stuck into bad situations. So I'm just saying, just take care of yourselves, folks. And those toxic people, you just pray for them and hope that they change or whatever, you know, and you don't wish them no bad luck or anything like that. Just, if they continue to keep coming around you, you know, set your boundaries with them, folks. And tell them that you've got your life and they've got theirs. And there's only certain things that you're going to listen to outside of that. You're going to set boundaries for what this person's allowed to do as far as you're concerned. So that way, folks, if you speak up for yourself and show yourself self-respect and love yourself, that doesn't mean you're a narcissist. That doesn't mean you're self-centered. That means that you're taking care of you, okay? And folks, that's not being self-centered by taking care of you. That's the best thing for you. You know, I had to learn these things a long time ago, folks. This is what protects us from getting into things that we shouldn't get into. And we can be nice to people no matter what, but we can't let them take advantage of us, folks. We have to keep our voice too, right? But that's what the topic of this video is going to be today. You have a voice, okay? And there may be some out here that already knows this, but there are also some out here that may not know this too, folks. But I just wanted to bring this in here, and it's going to be Grand Central Station in here again today. So I have to get your videos out to you, you know, at a certain time because of this, folks. But I'm hoping that you're having a nice day and a blessed day too, folks. Keep that smile going. Enjoy the pretty sunshine. Get your vitamin D and your vitamin B, and avoid the toxic situations, folks, and you got this, okay? You're awesome. And I hope you guys have a blessed day and a good day too. Hang in there, everything's gonna be fine, folks, because we got this, don't we? Okay, thank you, bye.